long I go wait until the time come. So from sun up straight to sunset, you could catch I bust in a sweat. I must climb out. I feel like hope. Move any mountain, I trample any building like hope. Man better than monster. Dismantle any structure, boy. Trample them, trample them, trample them, trample them. Rip up my shot and bust up my jeans and step on my problems. Then what we gonna do? Trample them, trample them, trample them. Kick out them, kick out my problems, kick out my problems. You see, the Most High never give us more than we can bear, but He give us the strength and the will and the power and the courage to handle our problems through Him. So on the count of 4, I want everybody step on their problems. 1, 2, 3, 4. Trample them, trample them, trample them, trample them. Manhandle them, manhandle them. Dismantle them, dismantle them. Trample them, trample them, trample them. Kick out them, kick out your problems, kick out your problems. So I just think you under you.
WEFM, the clean fresh sound.
WhatsApp us or call us at 457-9997. Rise and shine. Let's get ready to take on the day. Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
Boom blast. My boom blast was so dead. All right, let's go again. Boom blast. Hey, yeah, fight it. Oh Lord, I need my bed. Black saying you feel like Hulk? Not this morning. Most definitely not this morning.
So you're playing me song hoping that you could fake it till you make it.
Well, music does have a way of waking you up, so right? But I don't know what happened to me. I don't know what happened. I whatever. Probably just go home and sleep right afterwards. That's probably what it was, because normally when I go home before continuing to do work, I would take a nap, but I did not nap at all yesterday, and I went to sleep late. So I think it's all of that. But listen, young people, you think naps are only for little children? Big head back people need their naps too, even if it's like for half an hour. I need my nap. All right.
The funny thing is that I have seen many people comment that now that they are an adult, they really wish they could have that nap time that they refused in primary school.
Yeah, I am telling you, I have to take my nap. Like napping is something that I look forward to. I tell you that and you know what? If you want to know what the fountain of youth is, get sleep. All right, get some sleep. But anyhow, right?
And you heard it from her. And if you look at her, you trust me. It's well,
right? No, that I think that more plays on genes, both my mother and my father. So yeah, but thank God for that. Anyhow, good morning, SVG. We are back with you for yet another morning here on Activated Mornings here on WEFM. In studio, you have myself. No, let's do that again. In studio, we have
Dianna, that's me.
And Roleza Samuel, all right? And we are your hosts as usual. What happened? So Joshua is asking if Dianna gave me gas money this morning, right? And if many of you remember the conversation yesterday that we had with Mr. Gibson in terms of people deliberately waiting to catch you on mornings so they could get a ride. I did not drive fast, and I forgot to do that this morning, right? So Joshua, no, she did not give me gas money. All right, so we will try that again tomorrow.
Joshua just decided to start the day with violence. Joshua!
So it goes sometimes, and I had to wake up. All right, so if you realize that we are yapping, and normally, yes, Pijan will provide commentary at this time, but unfortunately, he will not be providing any commentary today, all right? So we didn't forget to introduce him, but he is not here will not be here with us this morning. All right, so Dianna, officially good morning to you.
Morning, Roleza. You hear how I'm sung then?
I hear, and I hope that you are keeping your distance, because I know what it is you're going to have.
I thought the same thing, and I felt so bad. I'm like, oh boy, I don't want to get Roleza sick. I got to pick up the school as soon as I come back from Bali, so Sunday night.
from
had
Bali. So,
cold.
all right.
So I don't know if it's the hot sun. And then I went onto the beach, and as soon as I came out the heat, I didn't even think. I just wanted to feel the cold water. So I don't know if that may have done something to me. And then being in the AC here also, makes it a little bit worse. But then if you turn off the AC, we're going to be hot and I start to sweat. So,
well, yeah, I mean, you could turn it off now and again. It's not a problem. Yeah. So, yeah, because...
But I steamed, and I will continue to steam with all of those, things that people steam with. Yeah.
I only ever steamed up once, was steam my head. I only ever did that once.
Okay.
Only because I really needed for some congestion to clear up. But other than that, yeah. But all right. So yes, folks, it is Wednesday. It's time to make a move. Many of you are already on the move. So, it's to make that move safely. So we are going to get into a few topics this morning. All righty. So first up, though, before we get into the main topic, don't know how many of you are aware, but I noticed a post yesterday. Let me not put on the phone and put it up here. All right. So yesterday I noticed, was it yesterday? Yes, yesterday. Yesterday morning, actually. There is a missing person alert out for a Mr. Kyle Stapleton. He's 14 years old of Fay Hall. He's dark in complexion and carries a high top hairstyle. He was last seen on the 16th of March, and the 16th was Sunday. Was it? 14th was Friday, yeah, so it's Sunday. All right. And he was last seen, his dress code was that he was bareback, wearing black shoes, and footwear is unknown. All right. So if you know of Kyle Stapleton, if you've happened to see him, please call the police department. All right. You can use the emergency number, which is 911 or 999, or call 712-11, or any other police officer who you feel comfortable speaking with. All right. So I know that from time to time we normally see girls missing, and there's always this discussion in terms of girls going missing and that sort of thing. We know that we talked, so I won't bother to repeat it, but it's not very frequent. We don't see missing boys that frequently, right? So I think sometimes when we see the missing boys, it's a little bit of a cause for extra concern. I'm not saying that with the girls, it's not concern, but I'm a bit more of an extra concern here. So if anybody knows of where he is, or even Kyle, if you happen to be listening and for whatever reason you did not return home, please return home, or please show up at the police station, because your family, they're worried about you. All right. So hoping that he is actually okay. And we hope at least maybe during the course of the day to see some sort of poster put up saying that he has been found. All right. Or returned safely, or something to words to that effect. All right. So, yeah.
Just to join with, I saw Joshua sending condolences there. Just to join with Joshua and saying condolences to the Garifuna people who just lost one of their musicians in the Honduran plane crash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, plane again.
Yeah, I don't want to say, if it happened last year, we might have just said it's because of the leap year, because last year was a leap year, right? But is it because it's a Trump year? I don't know. And Joshua's not going to take too kindly to me saying that, but I said it, Joshua. All right. But it's interesting that we're hearing a lot more incidents in the media, but I still am not quite ready. Still not quite ready to go down that line. All right. That line of discussion that Dianna wants to go down. I'm not going down that road. All right, and good morning to you as well, Coach, and to all the persons who are there on the live. All right, so to head into some stories that, Arnold Grant sent his greetings to us on the live as well. All right, so just to head into some stories that are not so pleasant at this time. I feel sometimes when police make 10 steps forward, they get thrown back a couple steps behind. And I mean, it's on account of you work in an organization with people. So these things are going to happen from time to time, or we're going to see incidents of this happening from time to time. All right. So first up, for those who may not have been aware, A Vinci officer has slapped with drug charges in St. Lucia. Reading this from Eyewitness News. Police in St. Lucia have charged one of their Vincentian counterparts and three other men with drug possession charges after they were arrested. They're on board a boat on last Thursday. So police officer Colin Stay, a corporal with over 2 decades of service, Lamar Spooner, Desiree Stay, and Dino A. Lewis, aka Taff, have been remanded in custody until Thursday. They were charged with possession of controlled drugs and possession with intent to supply and could face immigration charges. All right, so this was information released in a video update by the St. Lucian police officer and inspector of police in charge of narcotics, etc., etc. All right, so on site, customs and immigration officers from the gangs, narcotics, and firearms conducted preliminary investigations. They were found in possession of suspected drugs and other restricted imports. All right, so just to come down, Eyewitness News was reliably informed that St. Lucian police were alleging that the men had a quantity of marijuana and on board. I do have several questions in relation to what exactly happened here. Am I quick to necessarily put the police officer under the bus? I can't just yet because I do have questions. All right. But of course, we don't want to have to hear of a police officer. And the interesting thing is with 20 years, but I say 20 years and corporal. But I ain't going down that road this morning about corporal and the 20 years, but I'm saying of 20 years experience, right? Being found in a situation such as this.
Yeah, that was I mean, it's disappointing to hear a police officer's name in something like this. And as you said it, when I saw the amount of years that he spent, I was like, oh boy, that's unfortunate. What I find also interesting about this is normally when you have operations like this, they would tell you what exactly was found and how much, in what quantity, but they're saying there isn't any official report to say it was this particular drug and it was this amount of they had this amount of the drug, nothing like that. So that is kind of interesting to me, waiting to see why they withheld that particular piece of information. Interesting again to see an officer with so many years of experience in the force in something like this.
So we will await information with regards to this and see what comes out of it. All right. So that is that story. All right. Let's. All right, and let's head into.
I just want to say that somebody agree with you and they say it is a Trump thing. It wasn't happening before like that.
To the person who sent that message, are you trying to get Joshua to call me this morning? I don't want to have Joshua on my case this morning. All right. All right. So in other police related news, a police officer has been charged with allowing a vehicle to be used. So on the 13th of March, 2025, police arrested and charged Esmond Dick, a police officer of Cedars, with allowing an uninsured vehicle to be used. Investigation revealed that the police officer, knowing that the vehicle was uninsured, allowed same to be used without there being a policy of insurance in respect to third-party risk. The offense was committed in Argyle. Dick is expected to appear before the Kingston Magistrates Court on the 19th of March to answer the charge. All right, so another officer, the thing of it is that we've been seeing at least 2 other videos with regards to police officers who have, it's just a little bit comical. But, the thing of it is that I suppose when it comes to police officers being charged, I think the public likes to see these things. And I'm saying it in this sense where it's not being covered up. Police officers aren't being given a blight. If they have done something wrong, they are to stand and be held accountable like the rest of us, right? So not that I'm happy to see anything happen to police officers. But I do like there is a sense of accountability and the transparency is happening and it is making its way to the media for the rest of us as the public to see. All right. So
same feeling I have.
Yeah. All right. So with that, we are going to head on out as it is quickly approaching the time for us to get into today's traffic talk. And guess what? It's coming to us from the police.